Right, express the quadratic expression in the form x plus a squared plus b and so on, right? So we'll do the same thing again now, here. So you have a bracket, and remember now what we've got to do, bracket squared, we've got to halve that value, so half of plus 8 is plus 4. Then you always take away the square of this, which is 16, add 21. So this becomes x plus 4 all squared, okay, and minus 16 plus 21 is plus 5, okay. So we've done that then, and then it says deduce the least value of the quadratic. So again, drawing a graph will really help you, getting used to that. So if you remember now what x squared looks like, okay, now x squared is obviously a smiley face where the minimum is at the origin, okay. Now, if it's x plus 4, then let's see what this transformation is. So in the bracket, it affects the x-axis, okay? And of course, in the bracket, you always do the opposite. So instead of plus in 4, we'll actually be minus in 4. So it'll shift along to minus 4. So that's what that would look there. Okay, so it's your x squared, if you know normally, shifts then negative 4. So this will become an x plus 4 all squared. And then we've got to shift it up 5, okay? So we're adding 5 to the actual results. So over here then, you've got your graph. Minus 4, shifted up 5. So you can see now your minimum, of course, is there. That's your minimum. The minimum value is 5, okay? So we could say minimum value is 5. Of course, there is another way, yeah, and we need to recognize this as well. Remember, this is the case, okay, here. Now, with this quadratic, with this completing the square here, remember this here has to be greater than or equal to 0, yeah? So when you square it, it can't be negative. Now let's think, we want the minimum value, okay, or it says the least, doesn't it, in the question, it said the least, but that's the same as the minimum, it's the same meaning. If you think about it, the least of this will be when this here is at its very lowest, okay? And of course, the lowest this can be is 0, okay? So the least occurs when x plus 4 squared equals 0, okay? That's the lowest it can be. So if it's equal to 0, therefore you have 0 plus 5 equals 5. So we've shown it that way as well. Okay. Now sometimes they ask as well then, what x value does that occur when it's equal to 0? Okay, sorry, when it's at its least. Well, you can work that out from the graph. Obviously it was minus 4, or you could work it out from here. Well, if you've got x plus 4 all squared is 0. Okay, that means then x plus 4 equals 0. So it means x is minus 4. So we could say least value is 5 occurring when x equals minus 4.